Hi everybody, it's Christine Bertram and I'm coming to you live from the Hive. May the 4th be with you. Today is the 4th of May and I woke up thinking about that saying, so I thought I better say it at least once today. Thank you for your patience, guys. Oh man, I had to do a software update on my tablet and my little phone up here. Apparently the software wanted to update itself and I thought, well, I better make sure I do both of them. And then I was so worried that something wasn't going to go right with the update, and so it delayed me a moment. So that's how it goes. We have the May monthly card class for you guys tonight. And I decided to take an extra 3 minutes while it was doing the update, and I pulled the list of names of, and so I have the drawings for later today for the monthly creative challenge, the class card challenge, the top fan list prize drawing, the April VIP showcase drawing, and then there was anybody who placed an order between the 2nd and 5 p.m. today. I have a drawing for a free stamp set, which I actually have here. So I thought, well, I'm gonna pull all that stuff, and then it got to be a little bit longer. So, oh man, but we're here, you guys. We had a really busy day today in the Hive, like that busy of a day. If you guys help me remember, because sometimes I forget, we get to the end of class tonight, and you want me to take the thing off and show you what we kitted up today. Oh, I need to make this go higher. Oh, yeah, I need it higher. We kitted up 3 different classes today. Oh my goodness. And then there was a lot of marrying, right? So marrying as in meeting up and marrying classes with people. So like Mary Lemke, you have 3 things on your pile, and Shirley Malarkey, you have 3 things on your pile. So marrying is taking different classes and putting them on the same pile. And so we've got it all laid out on the counter. That usually happens once or, no, at least twice to 3 times a month. And so that is, my mom left at like 5:25 and Diane left to go to the post office to mail out swap cards. She left at about 5. So we started at 9:30 kitting. I've been up since 7 cutting cardstock, and so it's been a long, good, busy day. And the sun is shining and it looks gorgeous outside. And it's getting to be the point where it's light actually around 7:30, 8 o'clock. So that's kind of exciting. It was a nice warm day today. So awesome. Okay, well, we're here. I want to make sure I say hi to everybody that is already on here. You guys, for those that are newer to me, you wonder maybe why it says that there's a video that's coming and then I'm not quite live right away, but people can start commenting. That is because I get it all set up and then I go to my computer and I add all the details like the description, and I add tags, and I add a recording date, and I add stuff to the video. So, and like a cover photo so that it's on there from the beginning. And so that usually takes me between 2 to 5 minutes depending on any hiccups that I have. And so that's why, in case anybody's ever wondering, well, where is she? That usually takes me about 5 minutes. So all right, so Mary Lemke is excited for tonight. Yay! Hi, Mary Carls. We'll have to check back later. Running late here, no problem. So Mary, Mom did take your Let's Just Stamp. She took your Perfect Pomegranate class, and I feel like she took the sweet class for you. So all the classes that we have kitted up. Hi, Dawn Ablett. Hi, Cindy Runtree. Hi, Debbie Gast. Pretty cards, and I just got your citrus set today. Fabulous, awesome news. Hi, Betty Pyle. Hi, Cindy Runtree. Hi, Donna Grushke. Hi, Debbie Gast and Susan Bellamy from Florida. There's Margie Schlegel. Margie, your kits went in the mail yesterday? Question mark. I think they went yesterday. You might have them today. Marcia Svatek had a shipment that went out yesterday, and she had it today. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I love my Fond du Lac post office. They have always done good for me. People get things in the area within a day, so they get on it, they get the stuff out. They have a good work team there, so very happy. So Margie, I'm curious, did yours come today, or maybe they'll be there tomorrow? Hi, Carmen Sanders. Hi, Laura Sullivan. So you guys, Laura also helped make me a little bit tardy. No problem, Laura. It's okay. You guys, I will take a call as if I can, and I'm free at the moment. I will take a call. But Laura called me like at 10 to 6, you guys, and then I checked on some things for her. And so, everything always adds up, and that's just how it goes. But now I have her question answered, and life is good. Well, it's as good as it can be, right? Hi, Linda Hall. Hi, Karen Wetstein. Hi, Becky Rohr. Hi, Sarah Mitchell. Sarah, you had your Stamp-A-Stack got mailed out yesterday. Yay. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Pauline. You guys are right after each other and you rhyme. Yes, there's a lot of drawings, you guys. I did not get a moment. I thought, you know what? If I could have 10 minutes to pull the names for the drawing for like a card class, I have a couple left from January and I'd love to get them done. And I just didn't get that far. I didn't get that accomplished, but that's okay. They'll be there for next time. Hi, Sherry Martin. Hi, Sandy Wicklander. Hi, Kathy Jackson from Iola, Wisconsin. Thanks for sharing, Sarah. Hi, Marsha Long. Hi, Susan Murphy. Wow, you guys are all rolling in here. Hi, Judy Bobo. Hi, Jean Terwilliger. Hi, Linda Kester. Who else do we have? Hi, Susan Wormley and Lynn Beasley. Lynn, your stamp set arrived. Lynn, you won one of the drawings that I did for free shipping day, I think, which, or something. It was from the 12th or the 19th. The stamp set arrived like yesterday or the day before. It took 20 days for that package to arrive, but I have a stamp set coming to you. Surprise, surprise, yay. Okay, hi, Anik. How are you doing? All right. Oh, Margie, you got your kits today. That's awesome. So literally, I mailed them. They went to the post office at 4 o'clock yesterday, and you had them today. That's phenomenal. Hi, Sue Beasley from Australia. All right. So yay, hey, the gang's all here. You guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on the video so that it gives it the thumbs up. We're going to be doing the May monthly cards here momentarily, but before we do, I want to share with you what we did today in terms of what classes we kitted, in case there's anybody that's still interested. Usually there are some people that are still interested once they see the cards. I'll share them with you so you can see them. All right, so let me flip this down. So just to remind you, this is what we're doing tonight. So if you got the monthly card class, we're going to make these 3 awesome cards. I will do roll call here in a moment, and we'll talk about these more as we make them. On Monday at 1 o'clock p.m., we're going to be making the pansy cards. I think I had like 4 or 5 people sign up since yesterday, so I think I'm down to about 6 or 7 left for this class. This is just a template of how we stamp our flowers, but the tutorial, you guys, I'm amazed. The tutorial was written yesterday. It's already proofread. I will be updating it and sending it out in the morning to everybody, which is really early compared to normal for Let's Just Stamp, because the class is on Monday. It sneaks up on me, and usually you guys get your tutorial on Sunday, but I made it a point. I'm going to do it tomorrow. All right, so that's Monday, you guys, in case you want to watch that or get kits for that one yet. What we kitted up today was the catalog launch party. These 5 actually amazing cards coming. They also come with a little party favor. So I've got a little chocolate for everybody and a little handmade treat that goes around the chocolate. And this got kitted up today. I think I have about 16 to 18 left for this class, so I have lots of extra at the moment. And I'm just reading comments. So sad because we lost our 12-year-old dog, Maggie, on Monday. Oh, Anik, I am so sorry to hear about your loss of your beloved pet. It is not easy to lose a pet. I think anybody who has had a pet, knows the pain and suffering that you go through when you lose a pet. They're like losing a family member, absolutely. So sending lots of love and hugs to you. Sue Beasley, you asked about going on the incentive cruise. I am going on it, absolutely. Holy Moses, am I working my butt off to get on that boat? Well, to get on the airplane first off. We leave on May 19th, which is a Friday. And we get into London in the PM, like 10:30 p.m. And then we have a day in London, and we're going to go see Stonehenge. And then on Sunday, we leave for Norway, and we visit 4 different cities in Norway between the 21st and the 27th. And then we're back in London on the 28th, and we fly to Ireland. We're going to Dublin, and then we're going to make a big loop around Ireland for 5 days, and we're back home on June 2nd. So this girl's working her tail off because I didn't let anything anything that was always, the normal core classes are still happening on top of a DSP sampler and product shares and an in-color club and a catalog launch party and there's more. There's more. I can't think of it all. Oh, the perfect pomegranate class, and we had the favorite flower. So you guys, not just like scaling back, I went full force ahead because that's my nature. And so yes, oh my gosh. So yes, I'm getting on that boat, and I will be very happy when I'm sitting with my butt in the airplane, and I'll probably sleep the entire way over there. Lynn Beasley, yay! I can definitely sign you up for the milkshake class. We'll flip the camera. Thank you, Judy. All right, so Lynn, we'll get you signed up. Because anybody wants to get these classes we kitted up today, we could definitely add them to a package. So Lynn Beasley, we want the milkshake. So I'm calling that the milkshake, okay? So let's flip back down so you guys can see that again. That's what we kitted up today. It features all the new in colors: boho blue, wild wheat, moody mauve, copper clay, and pebbled path. And then you get some of the new gems. And then I swapped out this pebbled gray paper for the luster paper. And Anna cut, oh, you guys, she cut all these little straws. She cut them out of the luster paper, which is more of like a silvery straw. And so you're gonna get a little lustery pebbled path straw. I will admit, if you're watching this video, my mom, well, I found this on the floor. So I don't know if somebody's missing it from their kit or if it was in the hand of Rhonda was helping and my mom was helping and Diane was helping. It could have slipped through the hand. And so I'll put a note in when I send the email for this class that somebody may be missing one straw. We will see. So, hi Connie Moore. Okay, so that we kitted up today, and then we kitted up the sweet class, which you guys, I'm not sure if I have any left at the moment, I'll be honest with you. I have 5, but I like to save kits for my in-person attendees. We've already got 44 signed up for the online. I want to save some for my in-person, in case somebody calls me the day before and says, hey, I'd like to come to class in person. I like to be able to say yes versus saying no. So can I use the milkshake class for the one that I won for the MS benefit? No, I mean, Felina had put on there that it could be the monthly class, the sweet class, or let's just stamp is what I had on for the MS benefit. So we can take a look and see once if you're signed up for any of those yet. So the milkshake wasn't one I had listed on there. But good question. So country sweet. So if anybody is interested in still signing up for this class, please reach out to me. I'll add you to my a waiting list, and I'll know more within the next 5 days where I'm at. But oh my gosh, you guys, this is what we did for the countryside in sweet class. All blues. If you're on team blue, you're gonna love this one. 2 of them are fun folds. So this one opens like this, and then it opens like that. And then it does a little bit of a card inside of a card. So cool. And then this one is your easel card right here. I like these kind of cards where it opens like this and it's like that. So you guys, this is what we're making next Thursday night. So, okay, sign me up for this one, please. I will Facebook pay you. Okay. And then Feline will also figure out what other one you want from May for the class that you won, okay? So you guys, Feline was the winner. She was the winner of, let me show it to you. I'll actually show Feline what she won. Hang on 1 second, I have it right here. So Feline bought tickets for the MS benefit, and so we put her name in, and she won. And so she won 8 greeting cards here. So this was for, if you were local to me, it could have been a private class with 4 people, or it would be for I know that there are people that aren't here that can do that. So I put, or 1 free monthly, let's just stamp, or sweet class. So Feline, you probably couldn't see that on here, but that's what I had on here. So yeah, she was the big winner of the class. There were a lot of tickets in here, you guys. So she got 8 cards. So Feline, this will get mailed out to you with what you have coming out soon. So yeah, so country. So again, if anybody wants to get signed up for countryside, and please let me know. I will put your name down and we'll go from there, and I'll confirm with you in the next few days. Yes, Judy Bobo, please let me know about the classes that you texted me about. That would be fabulous. And then you guys, if you missed it yesterday morning, we did the Share, Create, Inspire. Millie Kindle supplied us with an awesome recipe card. This is on my website. The picture of it is. So you can always find it there. And then I made a card based off of her recipe. That looks like this. And then we got to open up hers and see what she made. And so she made 2 using the rainy day, rain or shine, playing in the rain set of stuff. Susan Wormley, did you email me today? So I will be honest with you guys. I spent almost the entire day on Tuesday getting caught up on emails, and I worked on them a lot on Monday. So Susan, yes, if you emailed me already a day or two ago, absolutely. But I didn't see anything today, you guys. From 7 o'clock until basically right now, I won't be done until about 8. I haven't been on my emails. So Susan, if you happen to email me today, absolutely, I will be checking my email. If you email me prior to today, then you might want to forward it. But you guys, if anybody emailed me, and like within the last 24 hours, give me a moment. It was a hot, chaotic mess here today. So a lot. And then let me show you one more thing, you guys. Oops, all that just fell on the floor. This was what we're doing for the Perfect Pomegranate class. So I have here, this is coming up next week, Wednesday the 10th, and I still have about 8 to 9 more sets of the class left. Plus, I think I still have about 6 more of the stamp set, which was an add-on. And the class you're going to make, perfect. So, Susan, yes, I will be responding to the email. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, but it'll be by tomorrow. I will reply the email. Let me just pick all these up. They slid onto the floor. All right, so this is the class we're doing next week on the 10th. Making 20 cards. They're the note card size though, you guys. So they're note cards and envelopes. And they feature this stamp set and then the Design a Daydream paper. And there's enough. What you guys are going to get is a whole packet that looks like this, except for Christina's, I needed to order more gems. But you're going to get this whole chunk of paper. So 2 each of those. A little packet that looks like this, which contains all the mats and all of the die cuts and all the embossed pieces that you need to make the 20. It includes the roll of white crinkled ribbon, except anybody going forward will get the white organdy ribbon because they went out of stock like 3 weeks ago already, and I was only able to order with those who already had registered. So anybody going forward from now on will get the organdy ribbon, which is still gonna be super pretty with it. You'll get a pack of the white note cards and envelopes, and then the iridescent gems. And again, Christina's got ordered today because I needed to order it today. All right, so again, I have a bunch of these left. And if you want to do the add-on, the stamp set was just $7 to do the add-on, and you would get that in with your kit. So fun stuff, you guys. So that's next week. We kitted these all up today. So yeah, if you want to see the cards here, just to show you what some of them look like, some pretty layouts. If you want to mat these onto a bigger card as well, you could also do that. This one was a little fun fold, an easel card. Then matching envelopes. Here, this one's my favorite. I love flowers, and so there's that one. So there's 8, I think 7 or 8 different designs, and you're either gonna make 1, 2, or 3 of each one for a total of 20 cards. And there's one here yet, like that. So you guys, I'll be live next week, Wednesday the 10th at 1 p.m. doing this class. All right, so that's what we kitted up today, you guys. It was a crazy good day of kidding. All right. Yeah. All right. So, are we ready to do some stamping? I think that we are. Let's pull out. Oh, we need to go get my book so that we can do roll call really quick. Let me grab that. Okay, so let's flip that up. All right, so lots of people tonight for class. I love it. So I have this class in person, so if anybody's local to me and they want to come to class Saturday morning at 10 a.m., you could. I had my in-person Wednesday night already. I have my club class on Monday, so next Monday I have class 2. So if anybody wants to come and be a guest at my club class, you could also. So I think I have maybe 10 of this class left. So if you're watching the video tonight and you're like, oh man, I wish I would have got those kits, This class is free with a minimum $45 order, or you can pay for the kits, and they're $15 for porch pickup or $21 if you want them mailed to you. All right, Debbie. So Debbie, if you want more information, or if anybody's looking for more information on the pomegranate class, go to my website, cardsbychrisb.com, and go to May 10th on the calendar of events. And there's pictures of some of the cards. Kelly did the cover photo, and she didn't include all of them. She fit whatever she could on there. And then all the details are on there. It's only $50 or $60 if you want it mailed to you. And Debbie, we could add it to what you have. You have some stuff already shipping out tomorrow. So we can figure out something. If you do want to add it versus shipping it out next week, it could always go out tomorrow. So if you let me know in the next 12 hours, then we could figure that out for shipping tomorrow. You guys, I am planning to do shipping tomorrow from 8 a.m. until 10:30. So 2.5 hours I will be sitting at my computer doing shipping. So if anybody does want to get signed up for anything yet right now, if you could let me know before the morning, that means I could ship it out tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll wait till next week before it'll ship out. So we've got probably 2.5 hours worth of shipping to do tomorrow morning. All right, so roll call, you guys. We have Miss Mary Lemke, Donna Gruszki, Angela Knutson, Karen Wetstein, Jeannie Parker, Sherry Everett, Shirley Malarkey, Sandy Wicklander, Carla Lake, Tracy Saylor, Debbie Gast, Susan Bellamy, Don Ablett, Karen Woods, Shirley Vanderblumer, Marcia Svatek, Lynn Beasley, Vera Anderson, Fancy Nancy Billets, Margie Schlegel, Lori Baxter, Mary Carls, Sharon Land, Rosa Olvera. Rosa's first class with us, you guys. Rosa, I hope you enjoy this class a lot. I will take one of the monthly class. All right, Ann Ballinger, I'm going to add your name so we don't forget it. All right, so Rosa, and also Sarah Hart Kamir. Sarah, I have a hard time with names if I've not heard them before, and I usually butcher them. So I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Sarah Hart Kamir, Tammy Steckling, Karen Stagg, Laura Sullivan, Bonnie Gravelin, Rachel Horsch, Becky Gandolfo, Linda Hunt, and last but not least, Ann Bellinger, who literally just signed up. And I got your name as number 33 on my list. Yay! And a whole bunch of you gals are here. Yay! Perfect. Debbie's going to check it after class. That's perfectly fine. All right, so we've got that. I will be doing a door prize later for people who placed orders to get the class for free. A lot of you guys. So I have my product shares too, you guys, that it's not too late to sign up for product shares. If you want to get a sampling of different ribbons, different embellishments, or different designer paper and specialty papers, you guys, I do a product share where you get a little bit of everything, and it's a la carte. You could pick papers, you could pick ribbon, and you could pick embellishments, or you could pick the whole thing. If you pick the whole thing, or if you pick the paper pack, it also means you're eligible for a free class that's offered free with a purchase, like the monthly class, the suite class, Let's Just Stamp, or in this case, this month, you could also pick the catalog launch party. And so a bunch of you gals picked your free class for your product shares this class, which is awesome. So, thank you for welcoming our newbies tonight. Okay, so we are going to be making 3 awesome cards, and we had to design these cards after pre-order started, but before we could purchase from the annual catalog. So when we transition to a new catalog, we generally pick stamp sets that are carrying over, that hadn't maybe been used for a little while, or maybe they had and we just thought, okay, well, this would be a good one to feature again. But we picked 3 carryover stamp sets, so meaning they were in the last annual catalog or mini, and then they were carrying over to the new annual. But the awesome thing is we featured new consumable products with them. In some cases, we used new ribbon, the new blue ribbon. We used new designer paper on each one of them. We used new gems on 2 of them, and it's just fun stuff. And I think what I'm going to do too, because I'm looking at the cards right now, I want to show you the designer paper that we used. So we had the option or ability to buy like a few of them, like the Daisy one, the Zany Zoo, and the Countryside Inn, and then an in color, and then the family color DSP. Well, those aren't so much fun for us. We like the regular DSP where it's 12 by 12 and it's got like fun patterns. So I'm going to talk through that as we stamp. We use some new colors as well. So you might not have lemon lolly or pebbled path, but you know what, lemon lolly, you could use a different yellow, like daffodil delight. Or if you don't have pebbled path, you could use basic gray. You could use gray granite. You could use smoky slate, or whatever gray you have in your arsenal. It does not always have to be the stamp color that I'm using. So that's where it's great for you guys to like just think outside the box and see what you have in your arsenal. So what else do I want to talk about? There is some stamping and focal images. And so when I have focal images on a card, I don't cut the image out for you because you might not have it. And then it's a waste of die cutting for my team. And that helps me. And then for waste of paper. So whenever there's a focal image that gets stamped, you guys, if you don't have it, or if you do have it, great. You would just die cut it or fussy cut it yourself, or you could use something else that's interchangeable. And so 2 of these cards do feature stamped images, and then they need to be die cut. And you know, maybe that deters people because they're like, oh, I don't have that stamp set. Well, here's my challenge to you is what else could you use? Because maybe you really like the layout, but you don't have this lemon stamp set. What could you use in replacement of it? And so that's where I do my whole class card challenge. And I like to see if you guys change it up and use something else that you don't, you know, because you don't have what I have. So, but anyways, those are some notes and thoughts on that. I think we're going to get started. So let me flip this down and show you guys. Gotta go. All right, Anique, we'll see you later. All right. Okay, so which one? We're going to start with this one right here. So this was the set. How much is the whole enchilada? So Carmen Sanders, I think you're talking about the whole shebang for the product share. You are on the team. You are a Be Happy Stamper. And so the Be Happy Stampers I give a special price to because I appreciate you being on the team and I like to give back to the team where I can. So the whole shebang for a non-team member or a non-Be Happy Stamper is $115 and $10 for shipping. So it's $125 and it's like 188 pieces of ribbon there, or pieces of paper. Maybe 20 some yards of ribbon. I guess all the details are in the event on May 1st, but I did not put the team pricing on there. So I took $7 off for the team. So the team pricing is $108 and $10 for shipping, which is $118. So it took $108 and 15, yeah, $7 off. I took $2 off for one, $1 off for the other, and $3 for the other, I think, or something along those lines, or $4 off for the paper, I think. So tried to give back where I could. All right, so I hope that answers your question. And also, congratulations to Stacy Burns. I'm not sure if she's going to be watching. She just rejoined the Be Happy Stamper. She had to let it go for a little bit. And I looked in my inbox yesterday, and she had signed up again. So I wanted to welcome Stacy Burns back to the Be Happy Stampers. Yay, Stacy! Okay, I have my little sticker here, so I can show you guys what it's all about. All right. So what we're going to do, we have to stamp a sentiment, and we've got to stamp a couple focal images, and then we'll stamp something on the inside. And this is, it says best wishes and happy thoughts. You guys, this would be a really pretty wedding card. If you have any weddings that are coming up, that could absolutely be the sentiment on the outside, or you could stamp it congratulations. The stamp set that's featured here is called Nature's Prints, and the dies look like this right here. Oh, those are the deer dies. Hang on. Nature's Prints. It's just the one with the big wreath here. And then I already pulled out a couple of the dies we need. So it's called Natural Prints dies and Nature's Prints. And then the embossing folder that got pulled in is this one. It's called Countryside Blossoms or Country Blossoms. I am a little bit sad. It's already out of stock because of having low inventory. So it got depleted, I think, on Tuesday. But I saw that it's due back the end of May. So it shouldn't be very long before this one's back in stock. Carmen, you're very welcome. Just reach out to me and let me know if you want me to sign you up for it. All right, so we're going to grab a card kit. So when you guys get a kit from me, it comes in an envelope, and all your little bits and parts are in there. Anything that is die cut unless it's a stamped focal image where you need to stamp it yourself. All your embellishments would be cut and put in there. I try to put the embellishments like on the top so that you see them right away, but always know that they're in there. And static electricity or air movement will maybe make them fly away on you. So I don't burnish your paper, your cardstock. So you always want to burnish your fold here so that you have that. And then in here, you guys will have a piece of white for your outside. You will have a piece of white for your inside. And this is the basic white, 5 1/4 by 4. You'll have your little trim here. I noticed that this is cut the opposite of this one, but that's okay. That still works. It was just at a little different point. This is from the basic borders dies. You have, this is embossed. Rhonda did all the embossing. Anna helped us out with all the die cutting, you guys. So this was already embossed for you in your kit. So that will go here. And then you have a little strip of DSP. Karen Wetstein cut all the DSP, you guys. What a rock star. You guys, I have a great team that helps me out. And that's going to go here. This little border edge die will go there. You've got ribbon. My mom cuts all the ribbon, you guys. So my mom cut all the little blue ribbon. This is really pretty. This is some of that new In Color textured weave ribbon, I think, or textured something ribbon. You'll have your label for stamping your sentiment. And you'll have your 2 little die cut foliage pieces that will go back here. And you have 2 pieces of white. One is for you to stamp your gray foliage and one is for the misty moonlight. So what we can do is we'll grab Pebbled Path out first and we will get this one stamped. So this should be big enough for you to stamp right on there. And then, wow, I think I might have done that at second strength. So let's flip that over and do that lighter. I guess here's where you get to make a decision. Lighter, darker. I'm going to go with the lighter one at second strength. And then our sentiment is going to be stamped. I'm going to do that at full strength, I think. And let's do that over here. Now, my stamp is, look how close that is to the edge. And there's a lot of gap down here. So it would be very careful and test it. I got a fuzz right there. Okay, got it. Nope, I didn't get it. Hang on, let's get that out of there. You'll get ink all over the process of it. Okay, now I think I got it. So I'm going to definitely practice. Oh, thanks, Laura Sullivan. Yeah, look at that ink pad. It's all clean, brand new. It was used last night in class and maybe one other time. So that looks straight to me. I'm going to practice on the back first, though. Make sure my height and everything looks good. Okay, so I did move it down a little bit, knowing that it's up higher. So I'm going to flip. You know what? Before we do this, I talk about this all the time. You know what we're going to do? We're going to Stella this first before we stamp on it. And then what's going to happen is you've got the Stella all the way over it. Now we need to give it just a second to dry. While we give it a second to dry, we'll go ahead and go to our Misty Moonlight. And that one gets stamped on this piece here. It does fit, I promise. You just have to go at an angle here. Just like that. And we'll die cut that as well. And then our inside, I'm gonna grab this one. And then the other stamp from, so all these stamps, you guys, come from the Nature's Prints. This stamp set right here, it's all inclusive from here. All right, so we were done with the blue. Let's bring the gray back and try our sentiment again now. See if I can get it. So I've got it really high, so I'm gonna bring it down. It seemed to be straight. All right, it's all right. All right, all right, all right. All right. Oh, thanks, Lynn Beasley. Yes, I have the best helpers a girl could ask for. We were talking about it today. I could not do for you and me, all of us, if I didn't have the amazing support that I do. All right, so let's grab the chamois. And we'll get these guys cleaned up so they don't get ink everywhere. Now, you guys have any ideas? If you're not using Nature's Prints, is anybody using something different that they could tell us, tell the group what's being used in case somebody else doesn't have it? They might have what you're using. And then you can share that information with us. All right, so let's move these guys on out of here. And we'll need to grab we'll grab the mini boss here. And we'll need to use this die right here. I do like this leaf a lot. It's so cool. So when I get something lined up at the top, then I look at the bottom. And then when I look at the bottom, I go back and check the top to make sure that didn't move. And so we're gonna put this stuff on here. And then I think that there's room for this one. And I'll use, oh, roll away on me. Some green old Stampin' Up! Washi tape. I feel it right there. Sometimes it's hard to find the end of these things. We just need a little bit of that, and then we'll line this one up. We'll see if we can fit both of these at the same time. That fits right about there. Should work. So this is up to 3 inches wide on this little mini. Let's see if we can get her to go. Positive thoughts. Oh, Dawn Ablett, that is a perfect idea. I liked positive thoughts. I still have that set. It's here in my hive. All right, we'll have to use this again in a little bit for the citrus card. So I'm gonna put that back here. So yeah, so you guys, Dawn Ablett had a great idea. Yes, Debbie Gast, absolutely. Second strength, Night of Navy would be an absolute great color to use as well. If you don't have Misty Moonlight yet, perfect. Yep, no problem. That is a fabulous choice. All right, so we've got those 2 pieces die cut. I'll put these back here. All right, now we're at the point where we can get assembly happy. I will make a note in case anybody wants to do it. I don't have it done on here, but if you have white ink and a sponge dauber, you could lightly sponge over the raised areas a little bit and give highlighting to the embossed area. I didn't do it, but it would be something that you could definitely do. Only 4 thumbs up and 55 watching. Give this awesome lady a big thumbs up. Thanks, Carmen Sanders. I really appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna start getting this glued together. So we can do 2 things here. We'll flip these 2 pieces over and get them glued down. And then also our inside. Let's grab that and we'll get that glued in already. Oh, Laura already did the thumbs up. Thanks, Laura. So this paper is from the Countryside Inn Suite. That's where this paper comes in. And it should line up really nicely. Just do your top, your left, and your right. Don't worry about the middle not connecting here. We did that on purpose. And we're gonna do this on the inside. Oh, so Debbie Guest said that she's using a stamp set that's called Beautifully Happy, which is great. That one's a good one too. Hi, Veronica. All right, so that's on our inside. So when you look at this and measure it, that was 3.5, and this DSP we did at 1.5. So we knew that this could go right over the top of this, and it would be no problem whatsoever. And then our ribbon is gonna, so between the ribbon and that, it covers up that seam. So we can go ahead and glue this down. A little bit of liquid glue there. And then just figure out where about you want it. That's probably like a good inch and maybe like 1/8. So this will go on here like that. And then we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna use some tear-in tape on the back. So Carmen and Cindy said she saw 32 thumbs up. Oh, on YouTube, I only see 4. I must not be seeing them. Well, that's interesting. I wonder how many I see. So if you're ever wondering if you see how many thumbs up there are, I see 16. So we all see something different. Mine says 16 right there. So it probably has something to do with when your phone was updated last with it. So we're gonna make our tear-in tape sandwich. So 32 is awesome though. Thanks guys for all the thumbs ups. And then this is going to go kind of along the top border. Don't worry, I know I'm gonna get foliage back there. We'll work it out. I didn't glue behind the ribbon because I'm gonna be able to tuck my foliage in from there. And then we're gonna put some tear and tape right over the top of this. 37 now, wow. So I wonder too if Judy Bo was at least 21. So I wonder if, like, if you're on a computer, if it shows different than when you're on your phone too. That could definitely have something to do with it as well. All right, but I appreciate everybody's work and trying to get some thumbs ups for us here. All right, so this is gonna go right on the outside here. Who doesn't love this blue and white? Very pretty. So there's that. And then we need to Stella, Ella, Ella, these little dudes here. So grab your Stella back. Hi, Vicky. And she sees 28. Isn't that funny? We're all across the board here. So we're gonna do this one. All right, so there's that. And now we can figure out where these little pieces are going. And I think I want this popped up with dimensionals. And I think I need to pull out some new white ones. So go back into the drawer of adhesive, and we are going to, I always hate the flaps, you guys. So whenever I open a new one, I slice that open, and then I push that out, and then I turn it around like that. So that's that way. And then I can go right to my sheet here. And I'm going to pop up in a couple spots on the back of this. And then I'm also going to pop up on the back of this a couple times right there. And this little guy is kind of coming out the side like that. You know what I can do, ha ha ha, because I have the actual card here. I can put it over the top and figure it out where it goes. It's like something like that. Okay, and that's the nice easy thing or cool thing about when I have the actual sample here. So I kind of have the one tucking out there, and then these are going to actually go back here. And if you're gonna see this kind of peeking out right here, or this peeking out here, then I would recommend cutting it. But this one you're not gonna see because the label is gonna go there, but you might see right here. So we're gonna just trim that little bit off right here. All right, so then I'll finish off the bottom of this with some liquid glue. And then I'm gonna pull off that tape that's connecting these two. And we're gonna sneak this, whoop, we're gonna sneak this right underneath here. Just kind of nestle in the left, more top corner. Now for this guy, see that'll cover that up then. I'm gonna wait to do my little foliage things until I have this down. I'm gonna use the edging of this and make 2 tracks, I think. So I cut off the edge, cut this in half. Hi, Mary Carls, you're back. Yay. Hi, Mary Sykes. All right, so we're gonna do one here, and then while I'm at it, I'm gonna actually put a little glue dot underneath the ribbon right here, because otherwise the ribbon's a little bit flimsy. So we're gonna put a couple little glue dots right there, and now that's gonna hold and secure the ribbon down right there, and then the label and these little guys. So I'm not gonna stick it down really hard on the left-hand side because I need to get those foliage things snuck in there. So they're gonna catch where the dimensionals are. So we're just gonna now I know where it's gonna go. So we're gonna stick one there. And we're gonna stick one right in here. And then they caught the that dimensional strip right there. See, they're not gonna come out. Well, that one will, ha, I lied. That one came right out. So if that was the case, I didn't know if it would do that. We're gonna put a little glue dot right near the end, and then we're gonna sneak it right back down in there. There. Showing him who's boss. If you like your things to be a little bit more secure, you could always take and put a little dot of glue on the back side of this as well, just like that. And that will help stick it down a little bit. That's how we put that one together. We're not quite done. just logged in on my phone and gave you another thumbs up. You're now showing 42. Thank you, Donna. All right, so you guys will probably have three, I'm guessing three little iridescent pearls in your kit. So we're going to do 3 of them just like that. All right, and we stell it already. We made sure to do that a little bit. Oh, you know the other thing we could stella though? I was just thinking about it. You could stella your ribbon. You can always stella your ribbon. Put a little spritzer on there. But you can do this bordered edge die here. Get a little stella action on there. You could also, if you wanted, you could do your stripes a little bit. For those that want to also go over this, you could kind of just brush over the top and it should catch the raised images a little bit. Stella has no boundaries. Oh, Laura said she always forgets about her bling. Well, hopefully you don't forget it when you're putting yours together later. All right. And there's what we have on the inside. And then whatever sentiment, you guys, I generally even blank when I'm making cards with you, but I would definitely, if I'm going to stamp the inside, I'm going to stamp it first. And then I would do my focal image. Because if I don't like the way I stamp the sentiment here, then I can always flip it over and do the other side. And then I do my focal image last, because that usually doesn't have issues, you know, like with trying to get straight like a sentiment. All right, so there's our first card. Hi, Anna Carter. All right, so 1 done. Yay. All right, so we'll set you over there. And now we're gonna go on to our deer card. Oh dear. And that is blue again, so go team blue. You know Carissa was involved when there's blue in these cards so much. So blue, this features boho blue. Boho blue is one of the new in colors. And it is a pretty one. I think I might go grab this designer paper, you guys. So you're probably wondering, well, where do you get that pretty blue designer series paper? Well, since you guys asked, I'll show you. So give me 20 seconds. I'll go get it. So these designer papers were what was available in our pre-order. This daisy paper is so awesome. I love this sheet. If you're making onesie twosies of cards, this is a perfect thing because you can cut these and use these on the front of your cards. And then on the other side, well, I should say, I'll keep going. Like here's one with the greens and the yellows. You guys, this is the ink paper scissors that is gonna be in a couple weeks. There's the copper clay with the peacock. There's your wild wheat with your moody mauve. And then you have the blue with your white daisies. And then you have more green and yellow. So all pretty patterns on one side. And then you have on the other side, there's the blue. All right, so that's the blue. That's where we got it from. And then very universal, you guys, there's your copper clay. You have your wild wheat. Your peacock mixed with some green. You have the pebbled path and your moody mauve. So cool. So universal on the other side if you just want to add some color to a card. So that's where we got the blue from. Now on the next card, that as long as I got DSP, I'm going to show it to you. That's where we got the polka dots from. You probably got the Zany Zoo, or you saw the Zany Zoo and you're like, oh my goodness, all these crazy weird animals. Or maybe you think they're super cool and amazing. Or maybe you're somewhere in the middle. But on one side, it has all these critters like a dancing or warthog, and then you've got your beaver and like a singing turtle and a bear. Well, on the other side is your polka dots. So on one side of all of this paper, you have your crazy, I thought this one, when I saw the pig with a piggyback or a backpack on his back and a lion roasting the marshmallows and a skunk, I thought this is super cool. So after seeing this paper, we decided that we were going to add on a a lucky hand game night for in July. It wasn't on the schedule, but when we saw this, we're like, oh, we should use it. So on one side, it's all blacks and whites, right? This is multiple packs merged together because I needed to pull out the polka dots to make for class. And then on the other side, it's all like different animals doing different things. Like these are all dancing ones. And then there's party ones. And I'd take them out, but you guys, this is so tight that I can hardly even fit this back in here. So I got to rearrange my wares here. And then the countryside this is the one that we used. And then this was all the different other blues got used in the countryside sweet class that's coming up next week. So this is I like this pattern a lot. So all the blues. So that's where the DSP came from for tonight's class for you guys. All those 3 packs. So now that you know that, the stamp set that we used for this class is called Grassy Grove. And the dies look like this. They have the deer in them. Oh dear. There's one die that's about this big, and I can't tell you exactly where it is at the moment, but it's around, probably upstairs. It cuts out like a whole scenery. And what we did for this is, Angela loves game nights, yay! What we did for this is we cut like whatever size this is and die cut half of it, and the little deer got cut out right out of the middle here. And then you're gonna stamp, we double matted this one, so it has a black mat for on the inside, like that, which is awesome, just makes it look sharper. And then we've got bluegrass, you guys. We got the bluegrass going on. So that's what we have. And what you can do is pull out your kit. You have all your little bits and parts in here. And we'll set. You guys like to decorate your envelopes. Don't hesitate to decorate your envelopes with anything that you want that matches. You guys have 2 pieces of designer paper. This started off as an inch, 2 inches actually, 2 inches. And it got divided up so that like 5 aces on this side and the other 1 3 aces on that side. You have a little white strip here for the middle back area, a little white for the sentiment. You have a little Bambi here looking up in the sky. And what we're gonna do is Stella, what we think of it. Let's get Bambi Stella here. And then you have this right here. This is die cut with the die from the Grassy Grove, and then it's embossed with the time-worn type embossing folder, because then it makes it look like there's branches or like leaves up there. This one, double embossing, you guys. This one is the timber embossing folder. Super cool. You have a little bit of ribbon, same blue as the last card, but only about 3 inches to go over here. And then you have a white and a black mat for the inside of your card. All right, and you can take and burnish your edge. So this is thick white cardstock. Oh, I always use thick white whenever I'm using it as a base for a card, because it just makes the card more sturdy and less flippy floppy, like flimsy. All right, so you're gonna wanna pull the white inside, the bluegrass, we're gonna stamp some bluegrass, and the little sentiment. I have another one of my stamps that is wonky. So that one is going to be a humdinger. And then we've got Memento Tuxedo Black, and then the blue here. So thinking if you don't have boho blue, what could you use? There's a bunch of different blues that I can remember from the past. Seaside Spray. If you guys have Seaside Spray, that would be a pretty one. I remember there was like you could do like Night of Navy and stamp off at like 3rd strength to get it super light. You could do Pool Party, maybe, I guess. Just depends. I would practice on white paper before you actually do it. The Pool Party might look too pastel-y though. Just a soft blue. Balmy blue. You could potentially do balmy blue as well. All right, so we're going to be doing our grass. And our grass is definitely at 2nd strength. And because when you stamp this, you're going to see how dark this is. Hi, Jennifer Jones. You're going to see how dark it is. It's really dark. And it's about 1 inch, I would say. And if you guys are curious, all you have to do is hold this right here, and your grass is going to be about there. And when you put this back, something like that, you're good. That's what you're doing. All right, so that is stamped, and now we need to do the inside. So stamp off, and we're going to stamp this along the bottom edge. I stamped off a lot of that thicker part so that it wasn't also bulky down there. And then we're gonna work on our deer. Oh dear. So there's something up with my Memento ink pads where they just don't get such good inking up sometimes. So we were having troubles with this guy in class last night. So let's see if I can get him to go much better tonight. And if it doesn't go good, we're going to redo it and go on the other side. But marinate. Let it marinate. Oh, Debbie loves Zany Zoo. So Debbie, you're going to love game night then. All right, so I'm going to let that marinate here for a second. And so we've got our deer on there. If you feel like you want it darker, this is where the Stamparatus would have came in handy. So if you guys have a Stamparatus, you could have lined this up on the Stamparatus and then inked it up again, and it would have put it right back over the top to make it darker. The other thing too is you could take a black marker and kind of like touch it up a little bit if you wanted as well. So this deer, you could stamp that on your envelope if you so choose, but I don't do the envelope. So there's that. And we'll put this over here, and I think that we might be ready for assembly. So we're gonna do a little bit of gluing. We'll do these two, this one, and these. All right, so let's grab the glue. This is for our inside. This is for on top of the card. And then we'll get these guys glued down and that little strip right here. So let's start with that. And this one will go on the outside. So I will be honest, this paper started at 5 1/4 by 4, and sometimes when you emboss, it just makes it shrink. And so I can see that there's a little bit more white on the top and the bottom than what normally would be, like had it not been embossed, it'd be a little more black showing. So if that's something you guys think about in the future when you are embossing on your own and doing that, you might make your mat just a hair bigger, and then what you can do is when it embosses, it makes it go a little smaller, and then you'll be at the size you want. So we've got about 1/4 of an inch here from the left-hand side. So this is a great way to conserve designer series paper, you guys. I'll be honest with you. The thought of cutting this and covering up most of it when I could only buy so much in the pre-order, it made me like cringe. But it just shows you how you can also conserve paper. And then what I'll do here is pull my ruler like this, and I'm going to stay the same distance away on the other side. My ruler will help me get it kind of lined up and even. And that's, so all that you save about what, 1.5 inches of paper. So I like that. I'm all about saving paper, you guys. All right, so then let's put this down, and then we're going to put this one down. So both of these are flat as well. Anytime though you guys want to pop anything up, you can always pop. I tell people popping is a personal preference. Late as usual, so Penny, I saw your post on Facebook. You have a plethora of kittens and cats. Oh my goodness. I watched all the videos that you had posted. I even shared them with Tyler. He watched them and looked at them with me too before he left. I just happened to have it up while I was looking for things, and oh my goodness, all the kittens you have. Wow. Hi, Nidra. All right, so then this is going to go right about here. So center top to bottom. Not left to right though. It's about, I don't know, maybe 3/8 of an inch from the left. All right, something like that. You can test it out here too. This is gonna go here. These, if you need to pop anything, take your pokey tool or your scissors and you can poke. You might have to do a little pokey action. You might not even see it. All right, then I'm gonna take my black dimensionals. This is a perfect use for the black dimensionals. And we're gonna kind of prep the back of this because then you don't see them through it. I love using the long strips here for this one too. So we're gonna do that and that. That can go there. I found this little guy, he just flew away. You can go in the middle. And hi Anna. Late as usually these 5 more kids born. You had 5 more last night. Wow. That's crazy. All right, and then I'm gonna do a long one for right here. So we're gonna figure out maybe that big. We'll cut this in half. And see if that works over here. And if you want to, you could keep adding until you feel like it's got enough. Or if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands and be done. All right, so we're gonna pick this all off. And that will just get put right onto the front of our card. So Karen Wetstein was looking at the tutorial, you guys. So anybody who got the tutorial from this class, I think this is the card where we have an extra score line in the measurements, and I'm gonna go and update it and fix it. And I'll send out a revised one out to everybody that signed up for class so that you have it correct. I think it said that it was scoring at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2, like a book card, but it really doesn't need to be that way. So then we're gonna put 2 dimensionals on our little BMB here. And then BMB is going to be walking through the woods here. The feet will tuck right behind where the foliage is. And it's looking up at the thank you message. All right, so we gotta do our thank you. I've been putting it off because my stamp is crazy. Hi, France. You love it, yay. All right, so let's see my thank you. So I'm gonna pretend like this is straight based off of the sticker. And then you're gonna see how crooked it is. Look at how crooked that stamp's. Really crooked. So knowing that, hi Heather Grotto, I'm gonna bring it up on the right side a lot, and now it's straight. So I have to remember to do that when I go on to my white piece here and stamp it. Oh yes, that's why I practice. Practice makes perfect. So we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna take our ribbon and I'm gonna cut it in half at a diagonal, right, already. So then my ends are already cut crisp like they need to be. And you can make them go like this, you could make them go like that, or you could make them go like that, whatever you want. And we're gonna grab our tear and tape. Oh dear card, yay, it's cool. So I will be honest with you guys, this card was cased from the new annual catalog. And if you want to see it, I will pull it out now that the catalog launched. We can show you the inside. So this is a little bit more than what I want. So I'm going to trim off the extra here. And then we're going to put the tear and tape over the top. So we're still good. I might trim it a hair more. I'm not quite sure. But let me show you this card, you guys, in case you're wondering, well, where do you get all your ideas from? So this, Chris and I were looking through the catalog, and we saw this card. So if you go to the index and look up Grassy Grove, under the G's, G84, we go to 84, and that's where Grassy Grove is. And then you look up at this card up here, and we loved the layout, and we absolutely did not like the color pattern, right? And that's okay. You don't have to like everything, right? But we love the layout. So you guys, that's exactly where we got the idea. So this catalog is great for ideas. You might not like the colors that were used on the cards, but look for layouts. Like this layout's super cool with that deckled rectangle, the embossed background, the ribbon wrapped around with a vellum. That one's cool too. That layout's cool. I wouldn't necessarily always pick the colors that they pick, but get ideas and inspiration from the catalog. Definitely worth it to check out the catalog for ideas. The other thing I did, anybody who gets emails from me, I did email the other day on the 2nd that I published the recipes on my website. So you guys, if you don't get emails from me, maybe go to cardsbycrispy.com and set, yeah, bingo, I love it, yep, G84. You can sign up to get emails from me by going to my website. But if you go to my newsletters section on my website, so you go to that little hamburger thing and you go to blog and news, newsletters and files, I just shared the color coach charts that are here from the annual. So the color coach charts. So it tells you what colors are complementary to each other. And I shared the annual catalog sample recipes. It's a big file, but if you're wondering like what colors or what was used on a certain card in the annual catalog, it's by page number. And so you can click on this link and it'll take you right into the recipes for the annual catalog. case anybody wants that. And again, you might know that because you have read my email that I sent on Tuesday, but if you don't get emails from me, you might not know that. And now you can sign up to get emails from me, and then you'll know what's going on. You'll be in the know. And then remember the reading rainbow, and the more you know. All right, I guess I shouldn't have put double. All right, I'm going to take this guy off right here because I realized that, let's see, and that's going to keep sticking to me. So we're just going to put that on me. Nope, that's not going to stick. We're going to throw it away. It got stuck on the back of my hand and then it lost its stickiness. The reason I took it off is because this is popped up here and I need that to be flat because otherwise I'll be at an angle. So Laura said she hesitated buying this set, but you're going to order it now for sure. Yay! That's what I always say, my work here is done. Hi, Catherine Healy. All right, so this is going to go right about here, and I have the sneaking suspicion that this guy shouldn't be here either. I shouldn't have put them on there because they're going to be riding over the top of the black area that's already popped up. So we're going to put it right about here. I want to see the white hanging over the edge, I think, this time. Here I have it on the left, to the left of the blue, and here I'm going to put it to the right of the blue a little bit. And you know what? We're going to take and add one little baby. I should have had it down here further, so right there. Oh, get in there now. There, perfect. I had it in the wrong spot. I think I'm going to leave my ribbon tails because I like them just like that. If you wanted to do any more Stella-ing, you could always go over our black silhouette here of our outline. You could also, if you want, do some of the designer paper. You could do the ribbon. Stella till your heart's desired. Your heart is desired. All right. There we go. We're not done. We have more. There's embellishments. So these are the embellishments that are part of the adhesive backed solid gems. They're part of the Daisy suite. They are on low inventory, or they were as of this morning. So you can still get them. When they go out, they'll come back at some point, but they must not have had a lot of inventory to start off with. And everybody got a big, a small, and a medium in their kit. So I've got the big one over here. I've got a baby one next to it, and then we put a medium one over on the tag. So these are boho blue, lemon lolly, and copper clay, I think. And again, they come in the Daisy suite if you get the Daisy suite. Boom. We're going to be using the yellow ones on the next card. Those were available in the pre-order, so that's why we went with them as well. Okay, there we go. And then loving the double matte on the inside. Again, if you want to stamp a sentiment, I would definitely stamp your sentiment and then do all your focal imagery. All right, so you guys, we've got 2 done so far. All right, just like that. Just like my mom would say, just like downtown. All right, so our last, but certainly not least card is our lemons and our berry bursts and having a zesty birthday. So cool. So cool. And that uses sweet citrus right here. All right. So this is the one where I really want to know, because I wondered if this card was too specific for people, like if they don't have the stamps, if that really maybe deterred somebody. So if you don't have the stamps, but you still got the kit, what did you use for your stamps for this one? This is a hybrid embossing folder one. So it has the sweet citrus dies, which it looks like this, which we'll be using. And then there's an embossing folder. And this is the one where, because it's a hybrid, this like kind of clicks, it doesn't click per se, but it kind of like fits in there. And then you could die cut and emboss it at the same time, right? If you wanted to. All right, so there's that. And then the stamp set looks like this. It's called Sweet Citrus, right? And let's go for it. So I was thinking ahead till next month, trying to figure out what we're doing case anybody's wondering, I keep a, I keep track of things, you guys. And I don't have the monthly cards made for next month. They are partially started, but in case anybody's wondering, I keep everything on a track, right? We're planning to do Brood for You, Bottled Happiness, and Little Monkeys for next month. So, super cool. So that's what we've got planned for June. July, we're looking at So Refreshing, Seasonal Branch, and Darling Details. And then August is Timeless Arrangement, Little Dreamers, and Beauty of the Deep. So we keep a whole plan, you guys, of everything. And so I'll be working on those next month. Next week. My goal is to get them done next week because I'm going to have my helpers helping me die cut while I'm gone. All right, so let's grab our card kit, you guys. This is the one with the black face. I am very happy and appreciative, you guys. I've got a bunch of people who are already requesting I work on their June class list and get everybody situated before I leave versus messaging me while I'm gone. So that will really help me. All right, this is the carryover ribbon. It's the black and white gingham. So yes, I'm already working on June lists for everybody that requests them. So we're gonna just fold this and burnish it. I will say that I think June is a little bit lighter month. April was crazy. May wasn't. Maybe it was probably as crazy. It probably was. But June is a little bit lighter. It's just the solid core classes, and then there's one extra online kind of ad hoc. It's the Naturally Gilded class, you guys. We have this one is like an extra class that we have in June. This one where it's a Stamp-a-Stack, and then I have an in-person bingo. Other than that, June is a lighter month. I'm excited. All right, so that's our inside. You guys will have a little label. This little label comes from the Cheerful Daisies set, which is new. You have here 3 leaves. One gets cut in half. That's why it's split like that. So you have your 3 leaves. This piece of white in your kit is for the lemon, so we got to stamp that. This is from the Zany Zoo, so you're going to have that on your background. The lemon lolly is going to go over here. And then you have Berry Burst, which I call this the hashtag embossing folder, just because it looks like a bunch of lines that are like doing that thing, like they cross. And that's in the new, or I should say returning Berry Burst. And then you have Basic Black. All right, so we could glue a little bit here because we can. So we're going to flip these guys over and let's glue all 3 of these and get them already adhered on to our card base. So I'm going to do the Lemon Lolly first. So you guys, if you haven't seen Lemon Lolly, it is pastel-y. It's a light yellowy lemon. We are about a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch away on the right side, centered top to bottom. And then our designer paper is about the same distance away and about 1/8 of an inch. It should slightly overlap the lemon. And then the Berry Burst needs to go onto our basic black piece right here, like that. I am Anna Carter. I am doing a Cheerful Daisies class. I will admit, I don't have the cards here right now because Diane took them home with her to work on them. We designed, Diane Bogenhagen and I designed them together. She's teaching the in-person version of Ink, Paper, Scissors featuring the daisies, and I'm doing the online version. Mine is May 16th, and hers is May 23rd. Regardless, it includes product. It's a product-based class. Small product-based. It's like a 1/4 pack of designer paper, a roll, a pack of the jute ribbon, and then it's also the in-color dot. So you get product with it. It's $30 if you're going to do in-person or porch pickup, and it's $37 if mailed. And Anna, if you're looking for any information on it, or if anybody's wanting information on ink paper, we're kitting it up next Tuesday. What you would need to do is go to my cardsbycrispy.com website. Go to May 16th. Rose has the Technique Club in the afternoon that we have, and then I'm doing ink, paper, scissors in the evening. And you can come here and you can see close-ups of the card. So we've got like the Moody Mauve with Wild Wheat, we've got the Garden Green with Lemon Lolly, the white with Lost Lagoon and Boho Blue, and then Peacock with Copper Clay. So you can find all the details in this on my website and just go to May 16th or May 23rd. And you'll find all of the details. All right, so we got that done. Now let's do some stamping. All right, so let's pull this out, and we need our black ink pad back. And we are going to do Have a Zesty Birthday and sending you a big squeeze. So let's get those stamped. And they are both from the Sweet Citrus set. So each one of the cards use the set or the stamp set it came within its set. So there's Have a Zesty Birthday. And then this label is just barely the right size. If you don't have this citrus set, any sentiment would be great in here. Again, I don't know if I saw anybody tell me what they used. Feline put an order in at 3:45 and was able to order them. Okay, so they're still there. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, the deer card would be a great Christmas card. You betcha. All right, so let's get our sentiment on here. This just barely fits. You're very welcome, Anna. All right, so there's our sentiment. And I think that's it for black. So let's put this away. We'll put that over there. Our lemon. Oh, lemon. So, lemon lolly. Look how bright that looks like. Oh man, you guys, if you watched, I did a live yesterday morning. And we actually took the stickers and we put them where they needed to go, right? So if you guys haven't done this before, you take your sticker off, and the one that's blank, I put that one on the inside. Just like that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do the outside first. I'm not going to do the rest of the stickers. You guys, the stickers I put out on the edges. Let's ink this up. Definitely had to use the E block on this one. We're going to get one more right there. All right, so that fits right on this piece of paper I gave you. Oh yeah, this card is so fresh and fun, like so bright and cheerful. So I think it stamps brighter than what it looks like. Like to me, like that light pastel-y, it's actually more lemony than what it actually appears on the outside of the ink pad. Sometimes, you guys, it's easier to put the ink or the stamp upside down and then just hold the ink pad. So I'm going to do that this time. All right, and then line this up like this. Okay, we'll let that sit for a moment. And you're thinking, well, what about the middle one? Well, that's this guy right here. And then you should have, if you have a stylus, so I have from my scoreboard. I'm gonna find my scoreboard. I don't know if that's in here. Okay, that's not there. I was looking for my little scoreboard, or my scoring tool. So I have it in here. So part of your take your pick tool has a scoring thing on the back end. So I'm gonna swap that out here real quick. All right, so this marinated long enough. Oh yeah, look at that. It doesn't make me want to eat them, but it looks cool. All right. We will cut those in a second, but if you have your little stylus on the back end of your take your pick tool or from your scoreboard, what you want to do is just draw little lines in your leaves to give it a little texture. If you have this stamp set, you could stamp these leaves if you wanted. They are photopolymer, so you could, in essence, stamp them with a light green color. This is Granny Apple Green, but if you take your stylus and you draw, you can get some veins in your leaves. I put a little curve to it. And we'll do the last one here. Oh, Sarah, I'm glad you like the colors of this card. Stampin' Up! Bingo! Yay! You didn't bingo, but we all got a kit. Yay! And you got some Jenny L. Gems as a consolation prize. That's perfect, Mary Jean. Awesome. It's always good to come home with a little consolation prize. So I put that back in my little jar, and we'll flip this guy back. All right, now we can do a little die cutting here. All right, so let's grab our mini boss back, because it fits right on here. I do notice that when I use these dies, there's a little bit more white around the edges than I would like, but you could always trim that a little bit if you wanted. All right, so I'm gonna put that here, and I'll use 2 pieces, and that just barely fits on here, you guys. We're gonna flip it this way. All right, get that started, and this is gonna cut out 4 lemons for us. To put all 4 lemons on the outside of the card seems a little bit much, so what we did is we glued the one on the inside. Okay, so I think we're done with that. And gotta be careful pulling this tape off. Sometimes it rips your paper like that, so you just gotta be careful. And let's put that right there. You like the pink bubble bath. Okay, so we were talking about this pink bubble bath. I did not realize how much of a purple undertone it had until Julie pointed it out to me, you guys. I'm gonna grab it real quick. So this new bubble bath is pink, right? It's like a girly pink, but it has purplish undertones to it. It stamps a little bit different, I think. It stamps a little bit more pink, but when you pull in like fresh freesia next to it, you really see how like purpley it is, which I'm okay with, but I actually thought it was more baby pink, like a true pink. But I mean, I'm good with it, but it is a little bit more purpley than what you might be looking for. So if I see that there's extra white, what I'm gonna do is actually, I like to use my scissors and just trim that a little bit. And then I noticed that one will be fine, but this one too, there's 2 of them that get a little bit more white on it than I like for it to have. So in that case, I just use my snips and fussy cut. This one, I'm gonna glue on the inside. If you feel inclined to wanna stamp it or put it on the outside, you definitely could. We're gonna put that one in the bottom corner here. And then this gets glued in. So I never saw purple in that pink bubble bath ink pad until Julie Biersbach was here last night. And she's like, gosh, it's really purple. And I'm like, it is? And then we went and grabbed it and we're like, oh, it is. So I wouldn't have known it. The new pink and lemon lolly are the only 2 colors I ordered so far. Oh, there you go, Penny. Cool. All right, so now we've got some fruit. We need to put our lemons on here, build our scene. And then the other thing we're gonna do is grab a little tear-in tape, and we are going to prep the back of our label with tear-in tape. And you have about 8 inches of ribbon. And I'm going to make my tail go this way, and then my little loop comes back. And we're gonna loop, I don't know, maybe this way, and then bring it back that way. So it makes it look like it's a bow, but I didn't make a bow, but it kind of looks like one. And if you want to make your tails shorter, you can make them longer, whatever you want. Before you put it down the card, you've got some wiggle room with it. And that's gonna, I put it kind of like at an angle, and then we're gonna just put that like that. We'll get a little dimensional on this side and this side. And I'm not gonna take the one on the right off. I'm only gonna take the left for right now. I'm gonna get this situated where I want it. Maybe something like that. And then this one, I'm gonna put 3 dimensionals. And this one. So your last cell phone was purple. Yes, look at me. My cell phone is this purple, and it is purple. Mine is purple. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be sad when I have to get a new phone. All right, so we're gonna put this down, and it kind of hangs over a little bit. Don't worry, I'll find a way to pick that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pick it off anyways. We're just not gonna press it down very hard in case we need to lift it up. And then this is going slightly over that edge. And then this one, I only put dimensionals on the top of it, and I put a glue dot near the bottom, and that's gonna tuck in like that. I'm not gonna push this down hard. This one I did the same thing. I'm going to put a dimensional on that top half and then a glue dot on the bottom. So it's kind of got a varying like height to it. And then that's going to sneak in up here on an angle. And then our little leaf. So this is tricky. These are actually cut. One of the sets is cut like this. And then you're going to have to round that edge a little bit to make it look like it's not so choppy. And I would put a glue dot, or you could do liquid glue. But we're going to put a glue dot and sneak him in over here. And actually, I'm going to use this one for over here. And then this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to grab a glue dot and tuck him in here. Some people try to put the leaves down first, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I find it very hard to figure out where leaves go. And so like I build my base and then I work around it. I do that a lot with flowers as well. I'll get the flowers kind of planted and then I'll stick leaves in later. So this one also, we're going to use just a little glue dot. Penny Powell, my glue dot here is getting a little bit time for the garbage. Okay, I got rid of it for you. This is going to sneak in here. Don't want it hanging off the card, so I'm going to make sure I tuck it in just enough. Oh, the other thing I want to tell you guys too, if you didn't see it yet, the paper pumpkin add-on is available at the moment. You can get those, the note cards and envelopes, I think. This one's going to sneak out over here. That. They're super cool. I got to show it to you in case you guys didn't know this. So if you go to the online store and you put in here paper pumpkin, let's just search for that. Paper, oh, you know how we can find it? Online exclusives, I bet. Let's go here to shop products. So people were asking, how do you find the online exclusives? You go to shop product and it's under a section called online exclusives. I think that's where I saw it. There is the new confetti kit is out here, you guys. I'm going to put a date and time on the calendar to do the new confetti kit. And I wonder, though, if I should have looked under paper pumpkin. Let's do, I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I know how to find it really easy. You guys, watch this. If you go to my website and you go to, in May, paper pumpkin, Kelly's doing it on the 25th. I have all the details in here. It's called Create Outdoorsy Cards. Exploring in Color. There's an add-on right here, add-on details. The item number is right here. And you just copy that. And then you go back into the online store and paste it. And now you can see what it looks like. Okay, so let's hit the search button. Here. So this is what the add-on looks like. It is Exploring in Color Cards and Envelopes. Look at that, super cool. Like that is the background that they have for these note cards. Or the cards. They're actually not note cards. They're full-size A2 cards. And it says, these cards and coordinating envelopes bring outdoorsy colors and images to your crafting. They feature our brand new ink colors. Yep, and I think it's 20. I would say 20 note cards and 20 envelopes would be my guess. And so that's the add-on. So you guys can get that right now. It's still available. I will bet you any money that they probably won't be there by the time that Kelly does the paper pumpkin class on March 25th. So it's under paper pumpkin. Yep, you definitely under paper pumpkin. It wasn't in the online exclusives. I think the top two leaves should be together. So definitely, Mary, you could definitely put the top two leaves together if you want. I guess if I take this and put it over here, I don't like it like that. And then when I put this one over here, I didn't like it like that. I guess that's where you guys, when it comes down to it, when you make your cards, you can always do however you want to do it. I liked it kind of coming up like that. So I do appreciate your your info, Mary. But that's what's awesome about making cards, you guys. Like when anybody comes to an in-person class with me and they change things around, I always say, go for it. Do whatever you want. Everybody's styles and everybody sees things differently, right? So no way is the wrong way and no way is the right way. It's however you want to is the way you do it. So I'm just going to trim my tail here and trim this guy a little bit longer, I think, like that. That's right. It's so great. Like that's where everybody gets to like pull in their own creative styles. All right, and then you guys, this one uses the lemon ones. It's 18 cards and envelopes. Thanks, Mary, for confirming. I couldn't see it in there, and I was reading really fast, and I didn't want to. Usually they do 20, so thanks for confirming. It's 18 cards and 18 envelopes. So you guys will have a big one and a medium one and a small one again. So we're gonna put the little small one there, put a medium one over here, like that. All right, I don't think we Stella anything, so I definitely gonna Stella my leaves, like that. And you could always Stella over the top of the embossed area. It'll catch the raised image. You can see where it got wet a little bit. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, it's just a little bit wet yet, and then it'll dry as soon as that rubbing alcohol dries. Hi, Susie Stocks. All right. I think we can put all that away and get our inside in. Let's pull. So that's it for the gems. The other one that's on here, you guys, is the copper clay. So you know there's going to be a card in the future that uses copper clay. Hi, Millie Kendall. All right, because we definitely will be using the yellow and the blue, and then next there will be copper clay. All right, so let's put this guy away as well. And let's bring back all 3 cards, and you can tell me which one you like the best. We'll put that over there. Okay, so we got those, and I do have kits left. So again, if anybody's watching and they decided, oh man, I wish I would have gotten that, you can just definitely let me know. I probably have about 10 left, I think, would be my guess. Maybe a few less. I don't think I have that much more than that, though. All right, so which one do you like the best? Let's put this one in the middle to divide our blue. All right, so I don't know. All of them look so awesome to me. They were just so much fun to make. It's always sad to be, and I say this a lot, it's sad to have a class because you get to the end and it's like, well, then the cards aren't on display anymore. They get put into a little box, and it's just fun to have them out and looking at them. So, okay, while you guys do that, I'm going to pull out my book here really quick and grab my purple pencil, because if somebody wins a prize that has a package going out tomorrow, I can definitely include it in. All right, so this is my hot mess of stuff, you guys. So we've got Mary Lemke, you're going to be number 1. Tracy's number 2, Debbie Gast, you're 3, Shirley's 4, Marsha's 5, Lynn's 6, and Tammy's 7, Karen 8, Laura 9. And Becky's gonna be, oh, Becky didn't do an order for class. Becky is paying for it, so I gotta make sure I mark that different. Okay, all right, you guys, so let's pull this up really quick. So we said 9 people. So let's go to our random number generator right here, and we're going to put 9 in. I think that's what I've got, 9 people. All right, so we're going to hit 9, and then we're going to see the word generate here. All right, number 3 is Debbie Gast. All right, Debbie, looks like you got a little door prize coming for class tonight. I appreciate everybody's orders and making sure that you guys got the host code added to get your free class. So Mary, were you asking for the host code? I think Cindy Bruntry put it there for you. I'm sorry if I missed your question, but thank you, Cindy, for answering with the host code. In case anybody is wondering, you can always find the current host code. Oh, everything's on my website, you guys. Absolutely everything that you ever really need is here. And if you find the picture of me wearing the yellow shirt with my Be Happy stampers, the host code is always here, the current one. And it changed almost every day, it seems, recently. I did not keep it for a month. So you don't want to like write it down and then use it next month or use it in 3 weeks. Always just come here to get the current one whenever you're ready to place an order. You can also click the word here, and that takes you right into the online store, and it actually automatically applies the host code to the cart, so you don't have to copy and paste it. And so like I click that word here, and then when you go to the cart, you guys can see that the host code is already right there in the order for you. And then you just have to log in. All right, you guys, we're gonna do some prizes. We're not done. If you want to get going, you are more than welcome to. But if you want to stick around, I got to find my video here. We're going to be doing the class card challenge. We are going to be doing the monthly creative challenge prize. I've got my top fans figured out for prizes. All right, so deer card for Laura, and the citrus is Lynn's, the deer card. Okay, love all three. The deer card, okay. I'm seeing all, and then I'm seeing the deer card. Citrus best, but all are great. Thanks, Debbie. Oh yeah, the code. Oh, yeah, I just wore it off here too. So yeah, thanks for sharing it, Cindy. I appreciate it. I think something hit it and knocked it off. All right. So let's grab, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Let's grab our sheet here and talk about the monthly creative challenge. So I've been doing this for a couple of years or a few years. I don't remember when I started doing it, but something to challenge you guys, right? In the Cards by Christine Facebook page, there is a post, and it's called Challenges. It's always pinned at the top. And those challenges are usually the monthly creative challenge or the class card challenge. The monthly creative challenge, the theme changes every month. There's usually 3 for the month of April, because we were like, this was April. It was Mother's Day, sympathy, or graduation themed projects, so that you can go out there and find them and look at them. But I pulled the names of people who submitted entries, and I have Donna Grushke, Sherry Pyre, Sue Volt, Stacy Burns, Lisa Spacek, Sandra Toller, Tracy Sorge, Denise Mortimer, Hildy Vilches, and Jean Maxwell. And so Denise is from Canada. This I know now. If Denise happens to win, I will mail her a card instead. And so usually what happens if I could only sell into the United States. I am a demonstrator in the United States. I appreciate anybody who watches me all over the world. It's so cool to have people watching from all realms of the universe here, or from the world, right? If you win a prize, though, I don't usually ship things internationally because of the postage. But if somebody does win, then I'll send them a card. Like Karen Goddard, I owe her a card because she won the mystery drawing, but I'll send her a card instead, and then I pick somebody else. So I do love when everybody shares, and it creates more inspiration for people. The class card challenge is when you pay for a class from me, like a 3-card class, a 4-card class, like the monthly. Let's Just Stamp, ink, paper, scissors. Something that you've purchased from me. It can include Paper Pumpkin too. I know people subscribe to their Paper Pumpkins through me. And so I like to see that you guys are making the projects that you're getting from me. And so people post pictures of their cards once they've made them. And then I can see what stamps that you used in case you don't have the one that I have that's featured. Then I like to see the variation. And then it also shows people that just because you don't have a stamp set doesn't mean you couldn't do a card class with me. It's awesome. Oh, France, yes, you're in Canada as well. I think I might have known that. I think I've known that. Or I knew that. And so it's fun to see what other people use for stamp sets. And then I have a top fan drawing, and that one has become stupid since May of last year or April. I can't just download a list. And so what I do is I scroll my phone and I put my finger down, and then whoever's name it is who the winner is. So I have 3 winners already selected for that. And then I do an April VIP. I have a VIP group that if you're a customer of mine that's purchased a product-based class or product from me, or you're on my team, you are invited to my VIP group. I have pictures of swap cards in there. I do a monthly drawing for a half-off bundle. We do birthday call-outs, and so it's a great little place to have a little community. And so I took everybody who shared the April showcase video and put them in here. We had 13 people that did that as well. And then the last drawing you guys we're going to do is for those who place a $50 or greater order between May 2nd and about 5:15 or 5:30 when I pulled the names that you got in for a drawing. And I have the stamp set here, I think. I think I got it. I think. I know I ordered one on Tuesday and it came 2 days. So, all right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to pull up random number generator and we're going to pick some winners. Yay. Let's do this and get back to here. Oh, hi, Sherry Stewart. I'm glad you're going to catch the replay. All right, so we had 10 people. Oh, look at this. We're going to hit the, oh man, I was going to say, we're going to hit the word generate and see who wins this prize. Oh, I got to hit 6. Okay, so Sandra, awesome. You are the winner for the monthly creative challenge. Class card challenge, you guys, we had 15 people. Holy smokes, the most I think ever, which is awesome. So I'm going to hit the word generate. Number 13 is Judy Sharp. Awesome, Judy. I have a package going out to you tomorrow. The top fans, you guys, were Vonda Saia, Nicole Herrick, and Ramona Culp. So all 3 of you are going to get prizes. Yay. The April showcase drawing is for a half off bundle of, I have extra bundles that when I get to close a workshop, I get to pick a half off item. So I've got some bundles in my arsenal. And so somebody's going to get the option to win a half off bundle here. And I will share with them the list I have. I'll take pictures of what I have and then they can tell me what they want. And I'm going to hit generate. Number 6 goes to Angela Knutson. Whoop, whoop, Angela. Yay. All right. Then we had here between 5-2 and 5-4 the drawing for a stamp set. Oh man, you guys, I didn't number these. So hang on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pick up sticks, right? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my gosh, so exciting. 18 people. All right, we're going to hit the word generate and see who wins the stamp set. Number 2, Carla Lake. Awesome, Carla. All right, so you are the winner of my stamp set. So I know what the name of it is. So hang on. Let's show you the name of it. It's called, this one. I went for a universal set. I can show you inside the catalog now. So Vicky Rodriguez, you won a stamp set last week or the week before for free shipping day. I picked up this set for you. And now Carla Lake, this is the set I will have for you. It's called Phrases for All. I thought that they were very universal. I love sending warm hugs and when words aren't enough. I liked it. So that's why I picked this one for both Vicky and then Carla will also get that one. Yay. All right, so let's put that back. All right. So we made it through, I think. We made it through. I always think, did I miss something? What am I forgetting? So, I was gonna do a little tour of the hive with you guys. You guys want me to take you around and show you what's going on? Yes, congratulations to everybody. Yay, lots of winners. I will take you guys around and show you the hive. Don't judge. It's messy. It looks really messy. I'll be honest. Everything looks like after tomorrow, the counters are cleared off again. That's how it rolls, you guys. Usually there's a lot around and then it's all gone. So I'm going to take you around and show you what I've got. And I'll show you the little catalog launch party gifts that Chris Dudarenki helped me make. So let me show you guys this. Let me take you out of here. We're going to flip. Hang on, we're going to flip you around. Oh, you guys, Sherry Pyre. If you're watching Sherry Pyre, Cheryl Taylor wanted me to show you my Groot up here. Oh, there's like a glare on it, but Cheryl Taylor made that Groot diamond dot for me, and Sherry Pyre was asking about it. So they said on the next live I was supposed to share it with the group here. So let's flip this. Okay, be careful. If you guys get dizzy, let me know, but otherwise shut your eyes. So starts over here, right? So I've got card kits galore ready to go out for people. Like these are shipping with product shares and DSP samplers. Becky Gandolfo, that's your pile right there. Then that's my paper pumpkin pile up. After Kelly makes them, I don't finish them because she only makes one of each one. All right, so this is the starts the piles. Mary Lemke, that's your pile with the purple underneath. All right, Leslie McMinn, if you're watching, that one's yours. That one is yours. Wow. Laura Sullivan, you were asking me about your pile, or you like if your cards, there it is. So yay. Tammy Steckling, yours is there. I got some catalogs going out. Linda Hunt, if you're watching, that's your box. I told you you got a big box. You want a raffle from the MS benefit. Sherry Pyre, that's your box. Haha. Sarah Merchant, you got a purple bag already. And then here you guys go. So this is so you guys are, if you're signed up for the Kellogg launch party, you're going to get a little treat that looks like this. And we use the Fresh as a Daisy paper. So all the different colors of these. It's really hard to get this right, but I'm going to ship them to you guys flat. So this is going to come, and what you guys have to do is you want to take the little ribbon off, and then you actually put it through both holes. And then there's a chocolate, you guys, right here. I got you guys Linder. And then this actually sit, oh, I can't do this. I can't see through the camera and do this. So let's see if I can do this. Fits right in here. Like there's a little hole. And then, so this is your little gift. Anybody who does the, there, catalog launch party, you'll get, so I thought about it after the fact. I'm like, we should have probably put the pretty paper to the outside, but we decided to go with all of the solid colors on the outside, but there, yay. Okay, so you guys, it's gonna ship flat, just so you know. All right, so this is what I've got left for in case anybody wants to get in on the perfect pomegranate. So I have all of these kitted up, ready to go in case anybody wants to get in. I still have, oops, there that goes, 6 stamp sets here. So if anybody was still looking to get signed up, that's what I've got left for this one. Hang on. I don't want to step on it. All right, so there's that. And then swinging around, you guys, so be cautious. I've got these piles over here too. So like Shirley Malarkey, Sherry Everett, Sandy Wicklander, Dawn Ablett, you guys, Sue Spigner, Carol Donovan, Cindy Hutchings. So yay! So if you guys haven't seen my space before, this is where the magic happens. We stand at this counter a lot and kit up card classes, and I have room for 16 lovely people to come stamp with me. And then I've got display boards up there. They need to get swapped out now with a new new cards. And then this is the hive area where the filming station is. A lot of people say it looks a lot bigger than what it really is every time they come and see it in person. So yay. So you guys, I use this drawer as like a little side station to set things on. And then the back area gets piled up full of stuff as well. And then in case Sherry Pyre's watching, there's Groot again up there. Yay. Okay. All right. So we made it through here. Let's flip this back around. All right. Now you guys saw where all the magic happens. All right. Let's get this back up here and see. Has Tigger been in the hive today? Yes. Penny, Tigger was in the hive all day. Hi, Hildy. He slept. I wish you lived closer to France. He slept a lot and he played a lot. And the last thing that my mom said to me before she left was, do not let Tigger in here unattended. Because I have everything laid out and the chocolate would roll off and slips would fly around. And I took him out. Well, I shouldn't say I took him out. I took him into the house. Like, I went and I hit to start with you guys. Like, I got the stuff all set up and then I went and I took him inside. So he would normally have been here, you guys, but I was too afraid to have him unattended and knocking things everywhere. So Susie Stocks. I forgot to give Judy Immel all the catalogs to get bound last night. She was here at class and I forgot to give them to her. They were sitting here with the money for the binding and so we forgot. So honestly, yes, we can make it happen. I guess reach out to me outside of here and we'll figure it out. I don't think you have anything at the moment shipping, but I know Deb has an MS benefit and she has an ink paper scissors shipping out in a week or so. And we could always consolidate and save on shipping. Yay. It was a gone show. It was a gone show. Great place to be with everyone to make the magic happen. Yes, it is, Susie. So, all right. So, oh, you guys, I'm watching with you guys live right now. This is how far behind I am. So you guys are at the point where you're just seeing everything. So, and Percy would be skating through all of it. Yes, Percy would be. I definitely probably agree. Tigger. So yes, I'm sad he's not here because I like to show him to you guys because a lot of people look for him. But he was better in the house, I think, not going all over everything. So he's good at that. So, all right, guys. I don't know. I think I'm going to let it be. We kept it under 2 hours, which is awesome. We finished about 20 minutes ago or 25 minutes ago. So that was awesome, you guys. We kept it down to about an hour and 15 minutes for actually making the cards. But Susie, I'll look for your message. All right, you guys. So lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you. Oh, man, Jean Maxwell, if you're watching, scavenger hunt. I don't know if I'm going to have it done tomorrow. So It'll probably be early next week. Jean, if you're still watching, I will probably do the scavenger hunt early next week. I don't think I can make it happen with kidding or mailing out tomorrow morning, and then we're doing family pictures at 1. And I have to be on time. So I don't think I'll get the scavenger hunt written tomorrow. It'll probably have to be early next week. So, oh man, you pick and choose things, right? And so that one didn't get picked. It didn't make it to the top of the list, but I promise there will be a scavenger hunt, you guys. There's still plenty of time. That catalog just launched, and I don't have to make it due on May 31st. I can always make it due on June 5th or June 7th, right? We've got time. So, all right. Wow, that is a huge stream delay. It is, I know, right? I don't think all of you have that for the delay, but my phone, I got that delay because I went in and out to do all the random number generators. So now that's how far behind my phone is, because it starts back where I left off. So that's what happens. So just know that too. If anybody's watching and you pause to take a phone call or to go out of it and then you come back in, it's going to be backed up to where you stopped kind of watching it. So yeah. All right. I'm watching it right now. The camera's going all crazy. So, all right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a good rest of your night. Lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you guys. I appreciate all your support. And yeah, there's a lot of good things coming your way, you guys, yet for the next couple weeks before I leave. So always reach out if you need anything. I'm here to help you. Love you long time. I am going to count to 10 in case it does cut out early like it sometimes does. So we'll see you guys later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.